Hello.
Danny, did you piss off the AI that controls power?
I think it was funny because I was reading the name of the road
Yeah,
in Transylvania,
which sounds like a
and
spell.
that's what. You're stealing my joke. That's what
I
I.
didn't know where you were
Oh my
going.
god! I told you that
Oh,
as soon as
you
the
didn't
power
tell me
went off.
that. No,
Nicholas.
I had no idea that's where you were going.
No. So that was my joke, and Nicholas just ruined it. I was saying that it just sounded, in my pronunciation, it sounded like a spell, and power went off as
Yeah,
soon as I say it. So yeah.
it's a
Now I'm
great
afraid of
joke.
saying it again.
Oh, you dare.
We should try it.
Well, we should because there's no rational
So
correlation between
yeah, I
saying
mean
it.
it's a joke, but I was saying that the name of the road. Could you imagine if it goes off again?
I mean, it would make me question everything I
Yeah.
believe in. Yes.
But the name of the road is Transfagarasan.
Oh my God, nothing happened.
I don't know if that's the way to do the pronunciation. Cause look at it, Nicolas.
My Romanian is terrible. I don't
Transfagarasan.
know how to read the.
But it is really cool. It is really cool.
I don't know how do you read. I never. I worked with a Romanian in my in my illustration studio who was super talented.
Look, I'm sorry, but you have to see this.
Oh, like
Because
winding
it is
roads.
so
That's very
cool.
beautiful.
I mean,
Yeah.
look at this.
Yeah, you have to go up a mountain.
It's like,
That's so
woo,
nice.
and then this.
Yeah, it almost looks like the way rivers kind of find their own.
Look,
Oh, like
with the
I
lights
love
of the
those.
car.
Yeah, like long
It's just
exposures.
so cool.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah, I don't know why I saw that when I think it was in high school,
Oh,
and
this
it
is
just like
a
was
long time ago.
engraved in my mind.
Oh, that's pretty good. See, you're
So,
always saying that you don't remember stuff. Look at that.
well, I
Very cool.
remember stuff that I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know if I have to use them,
Yeah.
but this was the time.
Well, you would be very helpful if we were lost in Romania
Mhm.
and you were saying that we were looking for this road.
But I would be like, there's a road. I don't remember the name. The
Oh,
name is blah blah blah.
Yeah, I
All
don't
the
know.
powers off
What
in
was
Romania.
what was the A with this? Like a little thing
Yeah,
here?
yeah,
I had never seen that one.
yeah.
Yeah. Colombia and Romania
Mm-hmm.
have we have some history between us because we were 2 times we had to play in the World Cup,
I know you were gonna go
and
there.
2 times they beat us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were the better team.
But I was gonna say, no, I mean it has nothing to do with Romania or whatever. But I was gonna say that I'm afraid that we lost the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I was reading some comments about puppies,
What?
like puppy conversation
Okay.
after Archie and Gold.
Oh, so that's a
and
shame.
So I have
Oh,
no
what
idea.
a shame. Yeah.
So yeah, but and we lost a lot of people there. I think it's interesting to I mean I want to see again the end of that live stream
No, it just ends like
because it's
abruptly, I
like
feel.
Trafagara.
I know. If we had the music, it would be
That would be
great.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I
Yeah.
just
So the secret of painting is
yeah, I'm gonna choose to believe that this was all AI and we pissed it off.
maybe.
Yeah, it was
So-
like okay.
So let's see the comments again. Roya was sending a heart.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Always.
So there's no video that goes without a heart with Roya.
Yeah.
Cody Winnicky was saying a second chance to be first in the comments. Haha. And Cody said, damn, Roya beat me.
I told you. I told you. She's quick on the draw.
Yeah. That sounded terrible. I'm sorry. Let's see.
It's all that Romanian that got you worked up.
So. Ooh,
Are you okay?
look.
I
No, I just saw there's another tab.
Yeah.
Look, I have 2 chats.
Oh.
The last chat never closed.
God bless AI.
So see, for example, Ferenc
Yeah.
Balas
Balayage.
was saying, you pronounce right the first name, so Ferenc. Oh, so I was good with that, Nicolas.
Oh, you're always. I have
And they
no
were
doubt.
saying it's Hungarian,
Oh,
Transfagaracian. No,
that's
it's correct. It
really
means
tough.
across Fagaras.
Oh, very
So I don't know if they're here still,
good.
but
Yeah.
I'm gonna be reading a little bit of the other comments
Yeah.
just to continue.
One of
So
the
let
most
me.
beautiful places on earth that I visited.
What?
Budapest.
Oh, I thought
in
you were gonna
Hungary.
say Transfagaras.
No, I've never been there.
So I'm gonna read first the comments from the new chat, and I'm gonna go back to the other chat.
Okay, if you feel like you should. Sure.
Multitasking.
Okay.
Bruno V was said, I thought it was glitching. No. Power went off. Went off?
Power outage.
Outage.
Yes.
Yeah. Margo dice, ¿qué pasó? Margo, se nos fue la luz y acabo de volver. Entonces,
En
pasó.
festivos normalmente pasa eso. Yo no
pero
sé por
sí, pero no tanto.
Sí. No
Porque hemos
siempre.
transmitido muchos festivos
No, pero
y
en
no
festivos
es como que...
en Colombia normalmente quitan la luz en muchos sitios, bajan la presión del agua, lo que te decía esta mañana, como que tratan de hacer
Pero es
eso
que, ¿sabes
bastante.
qué creo? Hablando de eso de esta mañana, yo creo que se fue la luz en la madrugada
Puede ser.
porque en el microondas la hora estaba mal. O sea, hay que cuadrar la hora del
pero
microondas. Se había
dependiendo,
apagado el calentador.
pero dependiendo de la hora hubieras podido saber a qué hora se va
Pues
a ir.
ahorita puedo saber porque no lo cambié.
Bueno.
Marcelo Peralta was saying, wow, 2 lives in the same day. Yay.
I mean, we're working.
Yeah.
Gotta earn that OPL money.
Bruno V was saying, Nicolas, would you mind if I put some of your paintings through the Dolly machine and make variations? I could send the results to you.
Make everything you want. That's super exciting to me. Anything you want.
Carla Anglada was saying, yay, they're back. We are. Nikki Jag was saying, hello. Hey, Nikki, how are you? Nicolas Mijarovich was saying, hello, part 2. Hello again, Nicola. Liet was saying, hello again. So, hello, part 2, Liet.
You gotta say hello to every single person, part 2.
And Liet was saying, were you talking about AI when the stream crashed? I'm honestly tired of AI art at the moment.
I think that's why it crashed.
Yeah. So we have to stop talking about AI. Or... Nukembe was saying, estaba diciendo, esa AI re humilde que prefiere que hablen de otros temas antes que de ella. XD.
Sí. Es como siga, por favor sigan.
Nikki Jag was saying, doing well. How are the two of you? We're good. We're great.
Oh, again, an upgrade.
Heraxe or Herax was saying, do you do mentorship?
No. As in, I've noticed that other artists offer it in the same way. No. What we've talked about, and this is, I guess, a good segue into talking about our plans for next year, but this is next year.
Next year, yeah, 2023.
We're going to propose to the people that are interested, if they are willing to do. So my thinking is, instead of like doing a lot of the workshops that I would do, although I am going to keep some in-person workshops throughout the year, but instead of doing a bunch of those, which I think I was doing a lot of those at some point, we're going to offer courses that would span maybe 10 weeks. The how many hours per week or how many days those hours can be spread, we're gonna have to work on those. We have an idea of what we want that is very much what there is an not an industry, but there are people that offer this. So we have to be conscious of you know the price point and the expectation of how many hours the people already know that kind of entails per week. So I think we will fit into this. We won't try to do anything that's above what people are already used to doing. And the good part is that I think the groups are not going to be too big. The groups are going to be small, on the smaller side. And when they're on the smaller side, you have a really good chance of like, if you were the people that was going to take the course, you have a great chance at feeling that there's not only going to be personal interaction and critiques that have to do specifically with where you're at and where your intent lies in, but that the thing that hurts me the most, for example, when I have a 5-day workshop or even like a 2-week workshop, is that it always leaves you at a point where you just want to keep following the people that are there. You would love to feel like this was, I don't know, like a Friday in a semester, and there's a semester long course, in front of you. And this was just like a presentation of some paintings, but that next week we're going to keep doing this. And the week after that, we're going to keep doing this. Because I get so invested in what people do that it's very hard for me to see tons of accomplishments that they may be like either having or on the brink of having at that point, but feel like the workshop is over. And I'm like, it always feels horrible. And I always tell people, send me stuff, keep sending me things. Like, I would love to know what you're doing, and if the struggle remains the same, or if you have some light in this road that you're going down through. It just lights up, just suddenly turns on, and now you're able to see a little bit more of your path. And I would love to know how people keep walking and keep advancing. But it's very hard. But I also understand that it's very, very hard. But yeah, so hopefully with this, there can be a little more balance between the interaction that I always love to have during the workshops, but also the the personal quality that you want when you are searching for something that is a little bit longer. And for me, the the sense that I will get from spending 10 weeks with somebody, I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be fascinating. So what I'm thinking, Danny, is that, and we've talked about this, is that we can offer 2 different things, like one workshop that has to do with something in particular. We kind of already discussed this, but we don't want to talk about this right now because it's a little too early. And then another one, let's say after that deals with something different.
Mm-hmm.
And if that block seems to work well, we could repeat it. Like, we could do one at the beginning of the year and one at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. All of this right now is just wishful thinking. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
But no mentorship. I feel that sort of abstracted, from just a day-to-day working, or like I guess the consistency that you can get knowing that you're part of a course, and that you have to make, it's like, oh, we have homework, or however you want to put it. Like, we have to do this exercise for next week, and it has to be somewhat finished, or it has to reach some sort of conclusion, or I have to try and convey, the way that I would have solved this by the end of next week. I think that those things are important, are very, very important too. So hopefully 10 weeks will let us access that. A small group of people, again, we're thinking about 10, so 10, 10, 10 people, 10 weeks.
We're thinking.
Again, yeah, we have to like see what is, what is, what usually goes on when people take these. We have to look at a bunch of these. I already have like a bunch of these eyed, so I kind of know that I'm not off in these numbers. But
Oh, so wait, because you have to say that it's online.
yeah, it would
Because
be
Slow
online.
Turtle 822 was saying, I would love to take your 10-week workshop someday. Hopefully it is online so I can join from Texas. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna
So
be
all of these would be online.
Yeah, because 10 weeks
Yeah.
somewhere else, it would be.
So, and it would
quite
be, imagine like just taking a class. So there would be just like theory at the beginning, like presentation of what the object for that, for the objective for that week would be. We would have, images as reference. We would have like, I think that what's cool about this is that I'm not going to say that we all work in the same vein, but we can kind of shape the exercises to push us in a very specific way, I feel. And I don't think that that would be alienating to people taking the course. So I think we can all move like as a big, nice, like super healthy block together, which would be really, really cool.
So,
But yeah, it's a lot of like what you're seeing here. So imagine what we're doing here, but far more guided and far more personal, because I usually don't, when I'm doing this, I'm not talking about what I'm doing, or I'm not really, expressing or I'm not doing it as cogently as I could if I understood these live sessions as classes, as part of a course. So I end up just talking through my drawing, but we could be talking about anything. But within the course, like I would be working alongside you guys, which I think it's super cool.
yeah,
like,
and that's the other difference.
Yes.
That we're going to be able to see what people are working on.
Yes.
So it's going to be not like this, that it's like only one way, but
Right.
in every direction. We could see everything that you guys are doing, and you could see how we're working
Yes.
alongside. So
yeah, so it's very cool. It would be a lot of work too to have all that ready, but we're excited. So we kind of see that as being our next step that we are super excited to explore. And I think it's a good step in terms of the way we interact with a lot of people. So, and the other good thing is that this would not, this is not exclusive to what we're doing with the channel. So, no, we would still be, for the people that would say, no, I can't afford any of this. Like I like you guys. I like the fact that you're there in YouTube, and I don't have to pay for it, and it's that's what's kind of cool about the channel.
or if
No,
you
we
don't
would-
have the time too.
Yeah.
Because there's people that put our live streams for company as they work in other things.
Yep.
So maybe they don't have the time to do the course.
Yes. So we're not going to change. Like nothing about this is going to change. So we're still going to be doing our videos. So it just means a little more work for us, but we will do it gladly.
So, Herax was saying, is it for all skill levels?
Yeah. I've always thought that painting is so fundamental that it can adapt itself, even at its barest form. It could adapt to super complex painting. Painters that have been, doing paintings for 20, 25 years, 30 years, or it can adapt itself super easily, obviously, to people that are just starting. And so I would never see it as something that can feel threatening if you're working alongside somebody who has a bit more experience. If anything, it's so fantastic to work alongside people that have more experience, because you're not only going to get answers in the steps that you are making, that you're taking along your path, but you're also going to see somebody who perhaps is asking questions that are a little more complex than the ones that you are asking yourself, and how they are coming up with answers, and what that looks like. So if anything, I've always been super, super excited when you can count either with super talented people when I'm doing a workshop, or doing things like this when you can just feel like it's for everyone. I remember my classroom in painting at SVA when I first stepped into that classroom, and it was just what I thought to be, dozens of people that already knew what they were doing, that were insanely talented, and I didn't even know how to hold a brush. And the model was posing, and I had never painted from life, and I had never mixed color attempting to paint from life, and I knew nothing. I knew absolutely nothing, and I was so overwhelmed. But having people that knew what they were doing was so gratifying. I remember this dude. He was so nice, and my friend Niels ended up working with him. He was such a talented painter, but I would try to sit right next to him because he was super, super nice. And he had just the coolest way of explaining things, this nicest and simplest way of explaining things to me. And he was like 2 years older. I was a sophomore, and he was a senior when I went into that class. So he was already a fantastic painter. And sometimes you feel, oh, these people are so beyond like trying to help people that are starting. What was his name? I don't know why I think his name was Joel, but he was so kind, so nice, talented. Like you could tell that he was so okay with just like explaining to you what he was doing, or you could like stand behind him without him feeling uncomfortable, and you could ask questions, and he was okay with that. So I love that feeling. I really, really I hated that feeling when it was me, that the person that knew nothing, but I really liked the feeling of encountering a person that was willing to help. So I think what would happen naturally in these spaces is that regardless of where you are, there's always going to be somebody who's a little more advanced that can provide so many answers to you that it's just why wouldn't you want that? I know that it can feel embarrassing at the beginning because it's like, oh my god, everyone's flying and here I am like learning how to crawl. But when you get over that, because nobody, like, if you are not even an accomplished painter, but if you feel okay with painting, you know that painting is tough, and you would never ever ridicule anyone who's starting out in painting or who's struggling in painting. People that do that, it's just not cool. It's not like, that's not, you haven't learned a thing from painting if you're doing that. So if you have gone through that struggle, you will never ever feel anything but compassion and camaraderie to the people that are going through that on their own. So you will understand them, and the best thing that you can do is to make them feel like you get them, like you've been there and you get them, and also tell them that it'll never change, that it's kind of tough, but it never does get easy. So there's a lifetime of doing that same thing, of feeling that same feeling ahead of all of us.
So Liet was saying, can we sign up for a mailing list or something for your online course so we don't miss the opportunity? And Liet was saying, what about paying for a personal call and consultation with you, Nicolas? Will you do something like that?
Liat, I feel so weird about those things.
Ahorita termino de leer.
Yeah, I've always felt like, I have calls with Callum. I'm not saying that like now I'm going to give everyone my phone and please everyone call me, but I'm saying like the people that seek me to talk, like we didn't know Callum before. We started joking with Callum and calling him like an AI, and it was only because he was like super nice and was interacting with us during our videos, and he had like fun facts. He would do like the most abstract of like fun facts about anything.
Yeah.
And we started talking, and he DMs me to my Instagram. And one day I was like, hey, we should have like he was asking me about something, and I was like, dude, it's so much easier if we talk. If would you mind just having like a call, like a video call? And we talked, and now he's like a friend, and we can talk whenever. And I don't feel like I don't know. I feel that I know myself. I can't do this like at every hour of every day.
No.
I hope I could like take calls from everyone and try to help everyone. But I also know myself, and I know that if I can call somebody, I'll call them, and then I can, for half an hour or whatever, talk about what they're doing, and just give them a sense of what I think. I don't know. I feel weird about charging for that. I feel that that's what anyone would do with like a friend. Like, hey, could you like tell me what you
Yeah,
think
but
about
with this,
this?
you're not trying to say that the people you haven't called are not people that you don't consider your friends. I think
No,
it's
no,
just like
no.
the timing of it
Yeah, yeah.
gave, like, it was the perfect timing for that conversation to turn into a call so you could see what they were talking about. But it's not like, I mean, I get what you're saying because it's not easy to do that all the time
No, no,
because
no.
you don't have like endless time.
No, I know, and I know what I'm saying. I even know what I'm hinting at when I'm saying like, "Hey, people can call me." No, no, no. But I just feel that I don't know. Like, I think my short answer would be like, I don't know if I would feel super comfortable just charging for that. I know people do that. I know tons of artists do that. I just don't know how I would feel
And Liad
if.
was saying, can we put down a deposit to guarantee a spot?
Oh, you're so
What?
kind.
So,
So what we can do, which we've never done, because I never, and I've told Danny this, I've never wanted to bug people with like newsletters, or I've never wanted people to believe that we were just wanting to get data, like get emails, so that then pass those emails on to like a store that sells art materials or brushes, or sell like in many ways sell that information, because that's what happens sometimes, that you share your subscription list with whomever is sponsoring you, giving you your artboards or pencils or brushes or paints or whatever. And I don't think that's cool. I've never liked that. I very seldomly sign up for newsletters. It's sad, but I kind of do it just for like the statues and figures stuff that I like. But everything else, I just never. For artists, I usually don't sign up, because I've noticed what happens many times when you sign up for newsletters. Um, but this would be the one time that I would consider it. And my only promise, and I know this is like Danny's promise too. Like I know that right now I try never to speak for Danny, but I know that I would be speaking for the both of us. Like, we would never share information that
no,
with
ever.
like that has to do with a subscription list. Never, ever, ever, never. I mean, that's why we don't.
But don't you think it's easier to make a mail
Yeah, that's
for that?
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
because I thought you were going to say, oh, write your mail to blah, blah, blah. But
No,
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 I
no,
think
no.
we
But we
should
could use an
plan.
existing mail that we have, or we can use a new one.
We should, yeah, we should consider making a new one
Yeah.
so we can administrate that in a better way if you're
Yes.
okay with that. So we can let people know maybe next week or this week about the mail we create.
Yes.
So, yeah, so we could do that.
Thank you, Liat, for that.
And Liad was saying, by the way, Danny and Nicolas, just so you know, you could use Discord to make a private area or server for your course.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
Liad.
Liat. Thank you so much.
And Liad was saying, I'm just trying to make you more money. Also, doing
No,
a scheduled dedicated call to consult and assist someone
I
is
know.
different than a conversation with a friend.
I know. I know. You're very. We always see through your generosity, Leah.
Slow Turtle 822 was saying, I admire your philosophy, Nicolas.
Thank you.
Slow Turtle 822 was also saying, I would love to take your 10-week workshop someday. And they were saying, oh, great. Also, I know it will be difficult since you have so many people waiting to take your calls all over the world, but it would be great if you can avoid work hours. Oh, for the course? I think it's
Yes.
complicated. You
Um,
have to.
I mean, it's impossible to find like 1 hour where it fits for everyone in the world. Where everyone could say, okay, this is outside my work schedule. But again, I think a lot of people had made progress in identifying those things in the courses that they offer and in the times that they offer it, in the days that they offer it also, which are, days where you're most likely to have some free time, maybe, like we're not generalizing, but maybe. So all of those things, trust me, I think by the end of the year, we're going to be able to share with you guys.
Roya was saying any approximate price range because I want to plan financially. So again, because I think that when we get into the questions, it's hard for us to like work our way through it because we haven't said like the exact price or schedule or
Right.
those sort of things. So as soon as we have everything planned, we would let you guys know all about it. So trust us with that.
Yeah, but we have talked about making it, it's not going to be different than what you find in other places in the internet.
For that amount of time.
Because let's say,
and
if
for
you usually see all these things for $5, so I'm saying just any amount. It means that we're going to be around there, and we're not just going to come out and say ours is 80. No. So it's going to be, if you look around, if you shop around, the prices that we are going to ask for are going to be very much so in tune with what other places ask for when they are offering, something like this.
And also, I mean, it's important to say similar in the amount of time too.
Yes.
Because it is gonna be longer than a workshop. So, Peter Smikens said, "Finally catching you live again.
Wonderful.
Did really enjoy your videos during my vacation. Thank you."
Oh, that's so cool.
And
thank you.
we're happy to have you here again, Peter. We've been missing. I've always wondered because I've seen your like the little thumbnail of your image.
Are you talking about Peter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of the image in the chat.
Yeah.
So like the image you can put. And in my head, maybe Peter can tell me what it is. But it's like a bread with ¿cómo se dice, Manti? Mermelada?
Like a spread, like a jam, jello,
With a jam.
jelly.
Yeah. And with like chunks of strawberry or something like
I
that.
can't even see it. So.
And it looks so good.
Oh, you're hungry now.
I always get hungry. Yeah, I always got hungry when I saw.
Peter, you make me hungry every time I see you.
No.
That's what Danny's trying to say.
Iván dice, con este frío no se puede pintar.
Está haciendo frío, ¿ah? Mucho.
Pero igual no estamos pintando.
Uy,
Entonces,
no, gracias,
por
ya me
eso
voy.
Es que sí se puede.
No, con ese saludo me voy.
Bill O was saying, look forward for what you offer. For me, one option that helps is recording class for review after class. I can manage work and class.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Iwan dice, the scribbles and notations make it so cool. Looks like a madman journal.
Oh, thank you.
Leslie Cavazos Garduño.
Gavazos. Garduño.
No, Carduño, sí, ya dijiste Gavazos.
Ya, sí, pero le estoy haciendo como una gárgara.
Dice, hey guys, love the online course idea. Course idea. Thank you guys for sharing and opening your home for us to watch you both work. Oh, that's so nice. Leslie Cavazos.
Gavazos.
Carduño. And Leslie was saying, not asking about the scribbles because you never listen.
I always,
Ooh.
yeah, she's aggressive.
Wow,
yeah, I know, I know.
Leslie with the puns.
Yeah. Puns.
No, with the attacks.
No, yeah. Leslie always likes or hopes that I leave some of these in the final painting. But Gavassos Gardolino, if you look at
Fatal.
closely, if you look at the paintings closely, there's always going to be little areas where you can kind of make the stuff that was written underneath. So they're never gone. Like gone, nope.
Mm, eh,
I'm almost done,
Leslie
Daniel
dice,
Ira.
sí, vale. Leslie dice, jajaja, yes, I'm a little troll, jaja. Iván dice, qué agresividad, Dani. Hablaba por mí para compartirles que el frío no me deja pintar, pero gracias por el regaño.
Sí, entró
No,
y le escupieron.
No, Iván es
Entraste y le
molestando.
escupieron, mi amor.
No, es
Uy,
molestando,
qué
es
frío. No,
molestando.
¡sálgate!
Y sí está haciendo mucho frío. Yo estaba hablando de eso. Em, al principio del live stream anterior, antes de que se fuera la luz, está haciendo un frío horrible. Pero no solo hoy, todos estos días, Iván.
Sí, trata de salvarla ahí,
Sí,
Linda. por
de
favor.
pronto un tecito, un cafecito para mejorar el
No,
día.
no,
Una
pues.
sopita de almuerzo. Peter Smikens was saying, haha, yes, it's a small painting of a jam sandwich. Actually, it's the only alla prima I've ever made somehow work. It works so good because I'm always hungry when I see it.
That
'Cause it
painting did
has-
its job then.
The jam has like the chunks of fruit,
Yeah.
but you could see like the light in the high points of the fruit.
Yeah.
So it just looks like very jelly and delicious.
That's
It's very,
cool.
very, very good, Peter. Herax was saying, have you read Mastery by George Leonard?
No, I can't say I have. No.
So,
I'm trying to
you
see.
think? Oh, I thought you were gonna say that you were.
No. I was trying to see if Peter had that bread painting
Oh, if you
on
have it,
Instagram.
can you share it to my Instagram so we could see it? Peter, here.
Really like your Johnny Cash. Very, very nice.
A ver.
Okay, but I think let me see
No,
where I was going with this.
siempre.
Ya ibas a hacer no es sino que la vean a una hacer algo.
¿Qué?
No sé.
Iba a decir que siempre dices, so I think we're good.
Oh,
Y
right.
coges ese lápiz y empiezas
No,
a...
I'm trying to like press really hard on my contour. I don't know why I like to do that, just to emphasize those shapes.
Ujú.
Because I think for a simple painting like this, that's a very kind of straightforward portrait that is going to be more complicated because of the light. We're going to have those really nice cast shadows here. I think that's going to be like delicious to paint. They're going to be super, super vibrant, hopefully. I think the little things make the painting then. So these little kind of bits of hair, that I always, ever since I saw Mucha, I always felt like I would love if I could do like a Mucha hair. And I've always been obsessed with making at least
Mujer, would you
mujer, yeah, una mujer.
say? No, está fatal.
Oh, that's so terrible. But I've always been obsessed with hoping that one day I could design like this beautiful shape, a la Mucha, and I've never quite done it. I don't know why I've never even attempted to do that painting or that. Yeah, because it needs to be like I would want it to be in painting form, and not drawing. I mean, in drawings, I remember having done drawings where I would do like on a toned paper a drawing, and then I would clean up these outer shapes with white chalk. So you start kind of filling in this little negative
Yeah,
space
like the
here.
space, yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's so it's so gorgeous to do that. Like you really feel like you're invoking like this really bad bootleg Mucha, but it works. It really works so well. And I've always wanted to do that painting. This is not the painting for that. Like I would need a ton more time to try and decipher like the design of that painting, but I have to do it. I feel like I can do a good job at it. Not there's more people. There's tons more people that could be far more sophisticated doing that stuff, but I know that I could do something cool with it because I like it. That's the only reason I know that I could do something with it. So anyways, I think we're good for the drawing. So we're going to do, what is missing is a lot of the priming that is always kind of boring because, you know, I always say this, it's a bad joke, but it's like literally watching paint dry. So it's kind of pointless to do it on camera. And the paper just warps like crazy, and then you have to do it on the other side. And I end up doing 2 coats front, 2 coats back. That's what I've been doing with these last paintings. I think that's enough. If I do it more, the reason that I think it's enough is because I think if I do it more, the paper is going to start feeling like plastic because I'm going to start just like plopping way too much primer, transparent acrylic binder on top of the paper. So I don't want to overload it so that it feels like I'm painting on primer. I think that would be very, very annoying. So 2 coats front, 2 coats back. I'm going to see, and because this afternoon I have to go to the store, I'm going to see if maybe I buy some of those hideous super bright just
Oils? Neon oils?
like neon colors,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe just give a ground,
Ooh.
like do a pink ground.
I like
And
yeah.
even though I like
that.
it a lot. Even though I would do like an umber on top of that pink, because I do feel like I want
but
my
that
umber.
would shine through.
Yeah, I think it would.
beautifully.
If I you know, if I don't completely ruin it and I leave it
Yeah, I like it.
exquisite.
Exquisite. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
You know what wasn't there? More primer. Because I tried to buy primer the last time I went.
Oh, it's gone?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
liquid.
Liquid was gone
Liquid
too?
was it. Yeah, not the primer, but
I haven't
liquid.
seen, whenever I see a little bit of the binder, I buy it. But
Yeah.
No, we
No.
have-
But I was
we
looking
have
for liquid.
a couple or one?
You have 2.
Okay, good. So
2
we're good
there,
for a couple
yeah.
more paintings.
No,
I feel.
but they were running out of liquid. That's the one I was looking
Oh,
for.
yeah, so
I'm
that would be
remembering.
problematic too.
Because you're running out
I'm
of...
running out.
No, but you know what? We
have a
we
little
know
bit.
we can... No, and we know we can get it from another store.
Yes.
That they would bring it
I think
here.
I have enough
So,
for
we're good.
this. But if anything, I would so I would prime it. If I would put that a neon ground with an acrylic.
Okay.
So it would be transparent acrylic
You
binder.
have an acrylic bright yellow over there in
No,
the
but
floor.
I want a pink.
Oh.
I want like a really bright pink, neon
Okay.
pink.
Okay.
So yeah, so maybe that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, so I think
we're
good
done.
for
We're good.
today. Yeah, thank
Yes.
you everyone for
Thank you,
joining us
Daniel Lira.
in this session.
Yeah,
and
part
in this
2.
session
Part
before
2.
I did the spell, the Transylvanian
Yeah,
spell.
watch your words. Come on.
So
Don't do that here.
thank you everyone for joining us again.
Yes.
Maybe if you're new here, maybe if you haven't pressed the subscribe button, you could do it. We're gonna be here at least once a week, but no, we're always like 4 times a
What?
week. No, I was
Yes.
gonna say at least, but then
No,
I was
that's a
gonna
terrible
say it.
selling point.
No, because I was gonna say at least, and then I was gonna say 4 times, and there were gonna be if
Yeah,
it
but-
was 1, I wouldn't subscribe, but it's
no,
4,
but at
so
least
I was
once
gonna
a week
click that.
sounds so
No,
sad.
so we're gonna be here 4 times a week.
4 times a week?
Yeah.
That's too much.
So you should press the bell and the subscribe button and ring the bell.
Okay, that's too much.
That's what I was trying to
Yeah,
say.
way too much.
Remember, all the sessions we've done, all the live streams are up if you want to see them.
Yeah.
And also, there's about 400 edited videos.
Yeah, a little
So
more
you
than
can
that.
watch them too.
Yeah.
This is my Instagram. This is Nicolas' Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to check it out.
Mm.
And this is
Oh,
the
Jesus Christ.
underdrawing. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the underpainting. Afterwards, there's going to be the painting. And Nicolas, I'm going to turn off your camera.
Yeah.
And after that, the painting's going to be available, as every painting we do here in the project, in our website, ourpaintedlives.com, if you want to check it out. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother you anymore. We'll see you tomorrow. And Nicolas, please.
Oh no, you did. Yeah.
Say goodbye.
Yeah.
Say goodbye.
Yes.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank
Goodbye.
you.